I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fan Plays Games. Yeah.
And welcome back.
We're here.
Another week.
Can't get rid of us.
Yes.
We are here.
We are here.
And we're in January, still moving.
Yeah.
Still grooving.
I mean, this is our third show in January.
Yeah, third show.
I know, it's moving fast.
I told you.
You did. You said
I told you it was moving fast.
I didn't feel that way last week, but yeah, I feel it.
Before you know it, it's going to be February.
I know.
It's going to be February.
I know. But each week we're doing more things to try to fulfill our New Year's resolutions.
Yes. And it's crazy weather. And we want to say that we're praying for everybody in California with all that rain. Mm-hmm. Y'all be safe and just watch yourselves. Because, I mean, it's crazy here because this is supposed to be the coldest month in Omaha in January. Mm-hmm. And we're about to have the 50s. Yeah. You know, we're about to be in the 50s and the 40s. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's just how weather is now.
Climate change, maybe. I don't know.
You know, but if you're going to pray for California, we also have to pray for other people in our country who experienced tornadoes and lost their homes.
Was it in Alabama?
Alabama.
Oh, my Lord.
You know, we just want everybody to be safe and okay.
Yes.
But you know what? You can't play with Mother Nature.
Because Mother Nature is not taking no stuff no more. It's coming.
Play with Mother Nature. Whatever she wants, she's going to get.
She's going to get and she's going to hit you. If she's going to hit you, she's going to hit you.
Yeah. All you can do is be prepared, and if you can evacuate,
and watch yourselves. Just watch yourselves, family. Watch yourselves. Yeah.
So, this week,
what are we going to do?
We're going to talk about National Hobby Month.
Yes.
We're celebrating hobbies.
Just like we celebrate this hobby all year. But this month is on the national calendar.
We celebrate our hobby.
Yes.
But there are other hobbies out there.
That is true.
And we're just going to say, celebrate hobbies.
Because I used to do golf. I used to do golf, so that was a good hobby.
Yeah, I was really into
enjoyed
reading.
That. Yeah.
You know, reading the latest books that were out. You know, but now it's all about the board games
and movies and TV.
And TV.
We do TV.
Is TV a hobby?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a hobby.
But I know board games is a hobby.
Yeah, board games is a hobby.
So this is our month.
Yes.
Our month to really celebrate.
This is our month.
And every other month is our month.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
Before we get into all the good stuff about National Hobby Month,
all of it,
we want to hear a word from our awesome sponsors.
Yes.
Upper Deck.
Yes.
KTBG.
Here we go.
And Board&Dice.
Yes! Let's do this!
Upper Deck produces a collection of premium games for fans of all genres. Their games are just what you're looking for, whether it's a game packed with superheroes fighting villains, secret spies saving the world, or a game filled with magic and potions. Relive some of your beloved moments in film with games from their legendary series and Versus System 2-player card games. Join fantastical adventures in Upper Deck's original games like Dungeon Draft and Keepers of the Quest Star. Upgrade any trading card game or collectible card game with Marvel character card sleeves and playmats from their gaming accessory line. Take your game space to the next level with colorful, fan-worthy gallery prints. Dive into Upper Deck games and enjoy hours of adventure. For more information, visit upperdeckstore.com. Have a blast with your family and friends with games from Kids Table Board Gaming. They have a variety of games to choose from, such as Power Plants, Creature Comforts, Wreck Raiders, and Fossilis. These games bring the fun to the table. KTBG is making casual games for the serious gamers and serious games for the casual gamers. To view all the games in their catalog, visit kidstablebg.com. Board&Dice designs, develops, and publishes family and strategy board games. Their goal is to make interesting and diverse games that everyone can enjoy. Known for their tea games such as Tabanusi, Tawatinsuyu, Tekenu, and Teotihuacan City of Gods, and their most recent crave-worthy releases are Terracotta Army, Tautum, Origins First Builders, Mandala Stones, and Zapotec, just to name a few. If you're looking for challenging games that will give you and your family hours of enjoyment, look no further than Board&Dice. To check out their entire catalog of games and products, visit boardanddice.com. Upper Deck.
Yep, they got a great catalog, you know, from their legendary games, you know, 007, which I like, and also, you know, the legendary Marvel, love it.
Yes.
And also, you know, their two-player, you know, card game, the Versus system, love it all. So definitely check it out, folks.
Yeah,
check
don't
it out.
forget they have accessories, they've got
Yes.
card sleeves.
Yes.
So check those out as well.
Check them out.
And you know our friends from Kids Table Board Gaming.
Man, you know, Creature Comforts is climbing through a whole bunch of top 10 lists for 2022.
Yeah.
Doing great. And also, you can still jump on the late pledges for Maple Valley. So
Maple
definitely check that
Valley.
out. Yes,
and just
yes,
remember, if you get Creature Comforts, you need Maple Valley.
You gotta have it. Gotta have it.
They're like a
Yes,
set.
the whole universe. You gotta have the whole universe. Yes, yes, yes.
And our friends from Board&Dice.
Got some great stuff.
Yeah, they've got a lot of great games, and they've got a new one coming out. Books of Time puts a unique and exciting twist on tableau building, allowing you to construct 3 great books, each with their own set of special abilities that you can write, thereby creating incredible combinations. The story of a civilization is now truly at your fingertips.
Definitely want to check that out because, you know, I just love Board&Dice stuff. I just love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
Yes, so now,
next up is the weight loss journey.
here we go.
All right, the weight loss journey.
Yep, here we go.
It's
Here
going
we
well.
go. Yep, the workouts are killing me.
Yes.
We're doing all that workout. It hurts. It hurt to get up. Sometimes I'm trying, family. I'm trying.
Well, you know what? We're doing some more structured workouts.
Yes, we are.
We are literally doing an hour of strength training.
Yes.
You know, and weights.
Cardio.
Cardio. So 3 days a week, we're getting an hour in. And our trainer.
The trainer's trying to kill us.
He's relentless, but he's nice.
He's cool. He's cool.
Nice.
You know, but doing like 15 things, you know, and like 5 rounds of 50 things, you know, it's like, oh.
Yeah, this is some training that we haven't done before.
No,
so
I haven't done this since football.
I know,
when
so
I was playing football
really,
and stuff.
It's
you
going to
know.
help us really tone up and be more fit. Because I think before we were on Weight Watchers, we were just worried about losing.
We were just walking.
And
Yeah.
losing. Here we're doing walking.
Yes.
But we're doing the toning and the strength training and the weights. That's going to help us
Yes.
really tone up. So I'm excited about it. But yes, it is painful.
Yes, because this last time, you know, like we were doing these rounds of different, you know, different exercises. And then on the last round, he said, I want you to up all your weights. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Come on. You know, it was hard.
And he was so funny because it's like, I've already told Phil, I'm only going to do what I can do.
Yeah.
So I was carrying this little 15-pound weight, and he's like, he said, he calls me Miss Starla.
Miss Starla.
He said, Miss Starla, can I offer you another weight? I said, thank you for the offer, but no.
No.
This one.
No.
Thank you, Phil.
I do not
but I'm
want
gonna
no
stick with
more.
just one weight, okay?
No more.
But we do the best we can.
Yeah, we
and
do.
We wear these heart monitors that kind of monitor your progress and show how hard you're working. So I really love that. And this week, we lost.
Yeah, we lost.
And as we always say, a down is a down.
But you lost real good.
Yes, I went
You lost
down
real good.
5.7 pounds.
Yes, I went a measly 3.4.
That's not measly.
It's measly.
It's not measly. It's
Measly.
not measly. But I worked out a couple of more days than you did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, because you
Yes,
were
did.
really hurting.
Well, see, I'm trying to do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday to let my muscles rest. Because it hurts.
Yeah, well, I'm doing 5 days because I like to go on Tuesday and Thursday do nothing but treadmill. I just get on treadmill.
You're losing your mind. You're losing your mind.
I got goals. I want goals.
You got goals.
Yes.
All right, you do your goals thing.
I want
your
short
goals
shorts.
thing.
Short shorts for summer.
See, here we go.
So I got 6 months.
Here we go to short thing.
I may not reach that goal, but that's okay. I can dream. I can dream. Yes.
Do not say the short shorts.
Well, just want you guys to know that we are on the journey. We are dedicated.
Yes.
We are going where we're supposed to go.
Yes, we are.
And we will keep you posted every week.
Yes, we are.
So the next up, we're going to
Ask OFPG.
right, Mick, what questions do we have this week?
All right, we got two of them. We got two. One from our favorite folk who give questions, Haley and Michael from Twitter.
Hi, Haley and Michael.
Haley and Michael, thank you for all the questions. All right, so they asked, you all lead a lot of panel discussions at cons. If you were an audience member, what topics or hosts would you want to see? Let's see, what host would you like to see?
I don't know. There's so many people out there.
There's a lot of folk.
We've seen a lot of them already.
Yes, we have.
You know, we've seen DeBrothersMurph.
Yes.
You know, do their stuff.
PaulaDeming.
We've seen PaulaDeming.
You know.
I don't know.
I guess I would.
Well, maybe we could see Rado.
See a Rado show. Rado and Ruel, you know, doing their show.
Live, so doing their show. Interesting to see.
And maybe see Dice Tower show. I've never seen a Dice Tower show. I like to see one of those.
Those are some good
so there's some, you know, Rodney Smith and the WatchItPlayed group do one.
We haven't seen them either. So
and the topics, I guess, I would like a lot of them to speak on, you know, what the hobby means to them.
Yeah.
You know, what this hobby, you know, I have really never heard them of what they say, what this hobby really means to them.
Right.
And how to make it more diverse.
Yes.
You know, I want to hear from them. You know, I want to hear from them what they think.
What are they doing to facilitate more diversity and inclusion in the hobby?
Yes.
Those are things that are important to us.
Yes, and I think it'd be important to a lot of other folks.
I think so,
and it'd be good to hear from, you know, some of the tops in our industry, especially content creators, to see what they, you know, want to say about that.
I totally agree. Great question.
Great question, Haley and Michael.
Yeah.
Great question. Now, Strin H808 from YouTube, she has a question. Now, she said, would you rather only be able to play games released from today and before, or today and beyond?
Okay, so if I had my druthers, I would only play games released from today and before.
Really?
Because I don't want to lose the classics.
That's true.
I can't lose the classics. I don't want to lose Catan. I don't want to lose Ticket to Ride. You know, I don't want to lose Splendor. So I want games from today and before.
Yeah.
Now, I would love new games. But if that was my choice,
yes,
that's the only option I have.
Yes.
I'm going from today and before. And also, too, the ones for today, I already know what they are, so I like most of them. And then there's some that I haven't discovered yet that I can still discover.
That's true.
So, yeah, today and before.
Because especially like in 2022, there's a lot more games that we still need to play, family.
Yeah, so they'll still be included.
So, yeah, that's today. So I think I'll go with you on that one.
Today and before.
I think I would go with you on that one. Today and before.
Right. Yeah, because you don't want to lose the classics.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the classics, you know, because I still like a good Ticket to Ride.
I do,
too.
I do, too.
You know, I still like it. So, yes. So, Strin H808, great question. Great question. And that's all I got.
All right, so next up we have some board game news.
Here we go.
All right, Mick, what's in the news this week? Oh, goodness.
Yes. That's traditional. That's the traditional. I went traditional.
What is that, Morse code or something?
Well, that's what they did, you know.
What is that?
That's, you know, what they did with the old news thing.
That was it?
Yes, breaking news. Breaking news. Okay. Yes, I just went old school. Because it was one family member, OFPG family member, that didn't know what I was doing, so I just went traditional.
Okay.
I just went traditional.
I don't know what you're doing half
I just went traditional.
Okay.
Yes, I went traditional. All right, I just got one big thing.
Okay, one big thing.
It's a one big thing. And it's pretty some serious stuff. All right, now on January 7th, 2023, a designer, Nick Bentley from Underdog Games, posted on Twitter that he said, a lot of board game publishers are currently struggling, including us. I've heard 12 theories why. And he collected all these theories that he saw on Twitter and stuff like that and put them on a list. Because a lot of publishers are having issues that they say. And then this is his list of these 12 theories that we're going to talk about. Okay. We're going to talk about. Okay. I'm going to throw them out, throw them out there. We're going to talk about.
Let's see the list.
Yeah, this is his list.
Okay.
He said the pandemic rebound. Folks bought a ton of games during the pandemic. And he says, true, our sales more than doubled starting in 2020. And he said, so now they're done for a while. And I can believe that during the pandemic, people got a lot of games.
Yeah, because they were stuck at home. You know, they had
Play
their families there.
Yeah.
So they had something to play with.
They
have much to do. So
Yes.
it makes a lot of sense.
But now he said that they slowed down. And I can see that.
I can see that too.
You know, because when you throw in inflation and other things like
now
that.
you're back out working at a job.
You're going out now.
out.
You're not as stuck. Yeah, so that could happen.
Yeah,
you know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, the second one, publishers put off publishing games during the pandemic and now publishing them, so there's extra surplus now. Well, I don't know, because some big time games that, you know, people bought up, they still got to bring them back out. Because like, for example, Flamecraft is hot. And it's out of print until they get, you know, another print and bring it back in, which they said in a few, you know, they're going to be doing that. I think Touring Machine, that's been sold out. Got to wait till they can print it back, and they saying sometime later, in a couple of months.
Wow.
So, I mean, yeah, a lot of games probably got surplus, but there's a lot of games that people want that ain't there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just a theory.
Yeah, it's just a theory. Just theory. Now, another one. The two factors above push supply up and demand down, which is driving low sales per game. Well, I mean, when you throw in, you know, the economy and things like that, and then, you know, people going out, doing things, going to restaurants, doing activities, since the pandemic is kind of toned down. It's not gone though, folks, but it's just toned down. People not buying games, like crazy anymore. Yeah. The fourth one, inflation has pushed margins down. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I can see that too.
Yeah. Next one, inflation has caused consumers to pull back on certain kinds of discretionary purchases, including board games.
Yes, I can see that too.
Yeah, I can see that too. You know, you gotta, since all this inflation and, it's a lot of stuff going on now, people are just looking at their wallets a little bit, harder.
And a lot of costs have increased. Like you said, they're going out more, so that's more gas. They're going out to activities more.
True.
They're driving back to the office now, so that extra money they may have had during the pandemic, they don't have now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Next one. The best products have gotten better because sales are governed by the power law. Basically, whoever getting that more, dollar, it keeps going up, and people that's not there, they go down. So because sales are governed by the power law, where the best sellers soak up most of the sales, it's harder to move up the power law curve. And that's true. If you got a great game, again, I say like Heat and Flamecraft and all them, they gon', they're getting great, reviews and people love it. They gonna keep buying them. That's another one. Heat is not, Heat is out now, sold out, and we gotta wait for a couple months till that comes back. So, the best games, the best products in any industry,
and not only the best games, but the best marketed games.
Yes,
because you can have a great game.
Yes,
but if you don't market that game, no one's gonna buy it.
That's true.
So there are a lot of great games that don't get love because they didn't have the right financial backing to market them.
And this one thing where, some companies, they put out a game one year, forget about it, and then they gotta bring out something the next year. They gotta show something off at Gen Con. They gotta show something off at Essen and stuff, but they forget about the good game that they had last year that could still make them some money.
They can make a lot of money if they push it, market it, show it some love.
Yes. So, if you keep pushing it, get it out there.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, barriers to entry for publishing board games had dropped, raising the supply-demand ratio. And I can say yes. Kickstarter. I mean, crowdfunding. Yes, crowdfunding. That has lowered the bar, so everybody can get a game out there and give that promise like, you're going to love this game. Give me the money, give me your money, and you're going to love this game.
But again, it goes back to the other point, or the other theory, is that, they can do the Kickstarter, the crowdfunding campaign. They can get the game out there, but if they don't have enough money to market it and keep, breathing life into it, it's going to die off. It's going to die off, and then it won't get another printing. And so now they got to go do another game. And so then it clogs the market with a bunch of games.
A bunch of games.
Where you really should have put a lot of investment in that one game and let that one be your star.
Because I really, gotta say, family, I'm gonna tell you too, family, do we really need over 1,000 games every year? 1,000 games at almost every convention coming out.
Yeah.
Do we need that many games?
Yeah, I don't think it's sustainable.
That's a lot of games.
Because if you've got diehard, hobbyists like us,
Yes.
who's already pushing 700 or so games,
Yes.
and maybe more than that now because I've stopped tracking, but
Yes.
but we can't do 1,000 games every year.
We cannot.
We just can't.
You can't.
Storage for one,
Yes.
cost.
Yes.
We just can't. So it's just oversaturating the market.
There's just so many Calyx systems you can buy.
Yes, true. And you gotta have space.
That's right. You gotta have space.
Yes, and we have none. So
yeah, we have none. We have none.
Yes.
All right. The next one. Inflation has eroded people's sense of value of what you get in the box.
that could be a good. That could be true. That's a good theory.
Because I see a lot of people now saying, okay, what kind of value I'm going to get? How many replays I'm going to get from that box right there?
That's true.
That I'm going to give like $60, $70, $80 to. How many times am I going to play that to get my money's worth?
And also, what's the quality?
Yes.
Am I getting quality components? Is
Yes.
it worth my $60, $70, $80?
Yes.
So that's important too, because you can't just put a card game
Yes.
in a box
Yes.
and then charge people $60.
Yes, that's
Can't
right.
do it.
But you just got to say, am I going to get that value out of that
Exactly.
game?
I agree.
Yeah, I can see that. Next one. There's a shift in purchasing toward older evergreen games. I've heard multiple industry people say this, but don't know how to confirm. I'll note our most evergreen game has been least hit. Now, probably that's for Underdog Games, but I know Ticket to Ride is still selling.
Yeah, and the evergreens are really popular, especially
they
if
are.
you're getting new people into the hobby.
Which we try to do.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we push those evergreens
Yes.
to start.
Yes.
To build that collection, start with the classics, start with, the Catans and the Ticket to Rides, etc.
Yeah.
So you can get used to playing games, so
Yes.
that you can try these new games such as the Flame Crafts and the Creature Comforts and the Talatums and all those games.
Yes, because you always want, because you can't go wrong with Splendor, Carcassonne and things like
Right.
that. Pandemic for those who want to do
Co-op.
co-op. So those are the games we say, hey, this is where you start your collection from,
yes.
and they're all evergreen.
Yes.
So that's how
And
it's going
those
to be.
companies that publish those games have to continue
Yes.
to put money into those games
Yes.
so that they're readily available
Yes.
when people want to buy them.
Well, like Ticket to Ride, Days of Wonder go keep coming out with a different map, just
Yeah.
keep you interested.
Exactly.
And now they have the small box Ticket to Ride to make it interesting now
to
too.
get more
So
people in,
yeah,
yeah.
they just throwing them out there. Hey, that's the way you do it. Now this is one that I think is kind of true.
Okay.
It's called shipping logistics have been difficult and expensive for some time. And that is true because we have heard from industry people saying that shipping thing
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. So yes, I can
I
definitely
agree with that one.
I agree with that one. Number 11, the pandemic sales spike made publishers overconfident, and they took on more overhead than they should have, which is now a burden. And he said in parentheses, guilty. They did it. So
that could be true.
Yes.
I don't know what the publishers are doing, but yeah, maybe so. Maybe they
Yes.
did get more of a confidence because people
Yes.
were buying games like crazy.
Yes.
And now, people have kind of, pulled back.
and it
on
probably
spending.
surprised them.
Maybe so.
Or caught them off guard.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Last one, Asmodee throwing its consolidated weight around. I don't buy it, but I've heard it. So including it for completeness.
Well, I don't buy that either.
Yeah.
People are going to buy what they like,
They gonna buy what they
regardless
like.
of who the publisher is.
They're gonna buy it.
You're going to buy what you like and what you're attracted to.
And I don't see Asmodee really advertising like they should.
They don't. They don't.
They should. They got a ton of games on them. Advertise those mugs.
Exactly.
Hasbro doing
Market
it.
'em.
Hasbro.
Market them.
Mattel. They throwing it out there.
Yes, if you don't do anything else, you should be marketing during Christmas time.
That's right. That's right. And then one of the last things he said is that possibly relevant is I've heard party games are generally selling well. And that's, they're easy to get to the table when you have a lot of people, especially Christmas, everybody was getting back together, parties, people are having fun, colleges are doing stuff, everybody's back together now. So a party game is not that hard to teach.
It's not hard to teach.
You throw it out there, everybody having fun.
Yep.
So yeah, I can see they're selling well.
I can see that. So those are some really good theories.
Yes, they are.
Good
they are.
theories.
But the one last little thing he said is that this list is grapevine hearsay.
Yes.
So grain of salt, but if true, that might tell us something.
Yeah.
And you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
But I think a little bit of it is kind of true here and there, like we discussed. So so it is hearsay,
That's
but
interesting.
you never know. Yeah. I thought it was very interesting to see how a designer and publisher in the hobby, collected all these different theories about why people, why some of these publishers have some issues.
I think that's really good to share.
Yeah.
Interesting to talk about and to think about.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it gives you some idea of what's happening in our hobby.
Yes.
How we can make it better. Maybe things that need to change.
Yes.
Some things that publishers need to look at on how to make their companies better.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like.
And part of it is marketing.
Marketing.
It's marketing.
Marketing.
And you don't have to put out a game every year.
You don't.
You don't have to put out a game every year. You got one good game. Market the stuff out of it.
Yes.
If it's good, market the stuff out of it and get it going.
I agree.
Yeah, and get it out there.
So that's it?
Yeah, that's it. I got one more thing. Yeah, we were honored to be on the Going Analog podcast with Shu and Christina. Not too long ago, they just brought it out, talking about current games we are playing and our 2022 games of the year. It's out now. Now, we do have an asterisk on the 2022 games of the year because we kind of said, some games that we really, really like, that would be on our list in 2022.
Well, they're on our list.
Yes.
Now, not that they're the quote-unquote game of the year for us. Because when we were at BGG Con, we had everybody do their, games of top 10 games of 2022, and we knew that people had not finished playing games of 2022, so it was that list as of that moment.
So far.
Yeah, so far. So we're still playing games that came out in 2022.
Yes, we are.
But the ones we gave to them on the show were games that we like, that we know are on our list.
Yes.
And they're good games that should have some attention and recognition, but are they our top games? We don't know, because we're still working on that list so that we can give you guys a comprehensive list of all the games we played that came out in 2022. And
that we played.
Yes, just the ones we played. It's not going to be 1,000 because we play 1,000. But just give you a list of all the games that we played that came out in 2022 that we believe are, top or whatever. And we're going to give you that on our show.
Yes, and now we're going to be doing something different.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you, but
check it out.
You got to check it out. Because family, we are different folk. We do some different things on OFPG. We do different things. So when we're telling you about these games we played and if they're good, bad, or whatever, we're going to give it to you a little bit differently. But you got to wait and you got to find out. And we're going to do it on our January 29th show. That's when we're going to start it off.
We're going to go on a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's going to go a little bit longer, but we're going to start. We ain't going to tell you nothing.
That's
but we're going to do something different to tell you the games of 2022. So we're going to do that. Yeah. So definitely check that out.
All right. So for me, I want you guys to know that our OFPG Voices episode came out. That's episode 25.
Yes.
So be sure to check that out. That's the first one for January. And then we have another one coming out on the 25th.
Yes.
So be sure to check that one out as well. And for our latest episode for OFPG Voices, we have a new sponsor.
Yes.
The World Series of Board Gaming.
Yes.
We're so happy to have them.
Yes, we are.
So be sure to check out that episode and learn more about what's going on with the World Series of Board Gaming this year.
That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Yes.
So that's all I have.
That's all I got too.
All right, so next up is the heart of the episode.
Here we go.
All right, the heart of the episode.
Yes.
Celebrating National Hobby Month.
Yes. Yes.
And we're in an awesome hobby, and we have to celebrate.
We got to celebrate because we love this thing.
Yeah, so I want to tell you a little bit about National Hobby Month.
Tell us about it.
Now, January is National Hobby Month. It's the perfect time of year to pick up a new hobby or get back into an old one that you haven't thought about in a while. The great thing about having a hobby is that it can take your mind off the pressures of work or other daily stresses. A hobby should spark passion in your life because it provides a level of fulfillment. Finding a good hobby and giving yourself time to take part in it on a daily or weekly basis is sure to make you a happier and maybe even a healthier person.
It's definitely about self-care. Definitely about self-care. Now, so here's some of the things you can do for National Hobby Month, or you can do all the time. I think you can do it all the time, but definitely for National Hobby Month, is sit down and think about the things you love to do. And that's big, family. You definitely got to sit down and just think about, hey, do I want to do some knitting? A lot of people like knitting, and, we love board games, and so just sit down and see what you want to do. Then the big one is start doing those things.
That's true. Don't just think about it. Do it.
Start doing it. You just don't say, well, I think, I think I want to do it.
They say it. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Don't talk about. There you go.
Don't talk about it.
Be about it. There you go. There you go. And do those things. Yeah. Now the next one is try doing new things.
Yeah.
And that's what we really are trying to tell people that's not in the hobby to do. I know that you probably, going to the movies, going out, having fun, doing other things, but try out board gaming.
Try something new.
Try board gaming out.
Yeah.
And definitely let your friends and family know, during hobby month, try doing a board game or two. Check it out. Yeah. Then also join social groups surrounding your hobby. And that's going to cons, going to gaming groups, just doing things, in the hobby that we do. Yeah. And if you go to a con, you might find some other people that you can hook up with during the times, and it's good that, do those things. Social groups are a good thing, and that's also self-care and it can help your mental health a lot.
I agree.
Yes.
I totally agree.
Yeah, and then the last one is which we're trying to do a little bit, is turn your hobby into a career.
Yes.
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 But,
yes.
It may not be a career.
No, not a career.
But it is a business for us.
It is a business for us.
So we have turned our hobby into a business that we love.
Yes.
I mean, we love playing board games.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, so turn it into your hobby into a career.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we also do other things besides board gaming.
Yes.
Like we said before, we like movies. And you used to play golf. And I like reading. And I used to do a lot more of it before we got into the board game hobby. So we do a lot of things. And then Grant, in addition to board games, he loves his video games. Yeah. And recently, he just started doing Gundams.
Gundams. The big robot people.
So he gets these model kits.
Yes.
And he puts them together. And here's one.
That's the Gundam.
It's called the Gundam.
That's the
and
Gundam.
This is the mascot for the Gundam series. And it was featured in Ready Player One. And there's even a 1-to-1 moving replica of a Gundam in Yokohama, Japan.
Yeah, it's really big. It's really big. It's really doing it.
And Grant has, I don't know, probably 5 or 6.
He got a bunch of them.
He keeps ordering them and putting them together.
Yes.
Now, this is the most recent one, and this one's called Gundam Barbados. So this one he hasn't done yet.
It's called Gundam Barbados?
Barbados.
Lord, that's going to the Caribbean.
And it's got all these little pieces in here. And Grant, when he first said, I want to build Gundams, I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. And he has the little nippers and stuff.
He got all the stuff.
He sits down and he puts all the stuff together. Now, this is too tedious for me. But he likes doing it.
I took that young man to a hobby store, and he was looking up on Google and stuff, the different things, equipment that he needed to put these stuff together. And we bought all the clippers and got the cutting board and all this stuff. It was crazy.
So this is just one. I think Grant has put together 4 of them so far.
Yeah, I think he put 4 of them together.
Yeah, so he's got about 4 more to put together. But he loves doing this, and I love that he does this. Kind of like with the board gaming, it kind of takes him off, the screen time, and he can, kind of relax and just put these things together. Yes. He really gets into it. So this is a great hobby. Tell your kids about this one too.
And now and then my hobby, that I was playing a lot and still do a little bit is PC gaming, which is video game, but PC gaming because I'm all on Steam, and I just the other day I finally got back on. I was doing a game, so I do that a little bit just to do something else. Yeah. So it's fun.
And so I'm into reading, and we just got the new book by Prince Harry, Spare. Yeah. So I plan to read through that. Yes. I did crack it open today, so I'm going to read a couple of pages every time I get a chance.
You're probably the one because I got it for the whole family, but you're probably the one that's gonna read it all. Yeah, that's what you do.
When you're a hobby person, you'll really get into your main hobby, but then you'll have the little side hobbies. But our main hobby, our main love is board gaming. That's what we enjoy doing, and we love talking to you every week about them and talking about how it's a part of our lifestyle and a part of your lifestyle.
And that's what we focus on is the lifestyle. Because this is a lifestyle.
Yes, because it goes beyond just playing at your house. Yes. You go to gaming days and gaming nights, you go to conventions, you go on cruises. Yes. There's all kinds of things attached to this whole board game lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's definitely a lifestyle. We do love it.
We love it.
And love, hearing about you guys and love seeing you guys and playing with you guys in this lifestyle.
And tell us about your hobbies. Yes. I know the ones who are looking at us now, most of you are really into board games. Yes. I know most of our audience, I'd say I guess maybe 95% of it, you really are into board games. We may have those people who are just kind of dabbling in the hobby, but even if you're in the hobby, you do other things. So there are other things you do besides board games. Send us a comment. Let us know.
Come on, family. Let us know what you're doing in the comments. We want to hear, see what's going on. You know, we want to see. Yeah, that'd be cool to do.
Yeah. So that's it for the heart of the episode.
Yes.
So, Mick, what did we get?
Not that much. All right, so last episode I talked about how Hasbro was reprinting Clue with a whole new veneer.
Okay.
And I wanted to get it because, you know, the diversity of it.
We both wanted it.
Guess what I got? I got it, family. So this is the new Clue with beautiful. Now, you know, I had to, you know, just little stuff. But, you know, mass market. But, hey, I love the, you know, the whole, you know, look of the game, and it's really cool. But they changed a lot of the I guess like the, you know, descriptions and stuff of the characters and of the situation.
Okay.
It almost sounds like Knives Out. And check this out. Okay, so we got, you know, the new, you know, Mr. White is now Chef White.
Oh, Chef White, okay.
And then we have you know, Miss Peacock is now Solicitor Peacock.
Oh, okay.
She's a lawyer now.
Okay.
She's a lawyer. And then when we have over here, it says, now, usually in the old Clues, the guy who had the mansion was Mr. Body.
Right.
And it was B-O-D-D-Y.
Okay.
You know, now they got it real sophisticated now. It said blackmail never pays.
Okay.
When 6 guests arrive at the Bowden black family home, none are certain what to expect. But when he turns up dead after revealing a dastardly blackmail scheme, the pressure is on. So it all changed. That's a blackmail. And that sounds like Knives Out.
It
sounds like Knives Out.
It does.
So they got some, you know, come on now, Hasbro.
I think they're just trying to bring it into a more of a modern era. They're just trying to make it more modern.
Yeah.
I like that they made
I like it.
I want to play it. We haven't played Clue in years.
My God.
Probably since Grant was about 6.
We have not played Clue, and we have some good old times doing Clue.
Did. So we're going to have to play this one.
Yeah, we're going to have to play this one. I mean, nothing really changed. It's just a lot new, you know, more fresher components and things like that I see. But the whole thing has not changed. But it hasn't really changed much. But it's really cool how they've,
very nice.
You know, it's the characters have an identity, and it's a blackmail, you know. Yeah. So I'm interested. That's, you know, I want to see how it plays.
All right, so that's what we got this week.
Yeah, that's what we got this week.
Right,
that's it. That's it. So, Starla, where can they find our merch? Even though I got Dolly on, and love you, Dolly Parton, even though I got Dolly on, where can they find our merch?
Well, check us out on spring.com where you can get a shirt, or a mug, or a pillow, you know, one of our slogan shirts, or one of our classic logo shirts.
Yes. Thank you for that. And then also, you know, Starla, now you put down the hammer last episode.
I threw down the gauntlet.
You threw it down, said we want 30,000 subscribers
by the end of this year.
So family, we got to get them on. So the only way we can get them on is tell them where they can find us. So Starla, where can they find OFPG?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that's local, family.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yep.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
Family, thank you so much for joining us for another show in 2023. We're so glad you're with us. Be careful, stay cool, and stay safe, and keep with all the questions and comments. We love seeing those. All the Ask RPG questions, keep them coming too, because we're going to ask them all. But family, there's one thing we want you to always know. We love you. Bye now. Everybody.